Hey everyone, it's Joel from the EV Geek Podcast. And as you can see, the car is packed. We are starting our family road trip from Arkansas to South Carolina, breaking this up over 2 days. First day will be from Central Arkansas to Central Alabama, where we will spend the night. Second day, from Central Alabama to the coast of South Carolina. We're going to be looking at a lot of things along the way. Infrastructure, charging efficiency, and driving efficiency. Plus, we got a family of 4 in here, so we're going to see how that impacts too. So come along, enjoy the ride with us, and we'll see how well this thing holds up. Let's get started. Okay, we have the navigation set. Looks like today's drive, we will have 2 stops. Our first stop is going to be in South Haven, Mississippi, which is just south of Memphis. Looks like we'll be stopping there with about 24% left. We'll see if that holds up. It is a hot day today. We will have a full car, 4 people plus luggage, so I assume we'll come in a little bit less than 24%. Says we'll need to stay there for about 40 minutes. After that, we head to Gwen, Alabama, which is a relatively new supercharger. We should arrive there at 16%, and we'll charge for about 15 minutes before we head to our last stop at the Holiday Inn Express in Moody, Alabama. Should arrive with 10%. We're going to get the family loaded and get on the road, and we'll see you at our next stop. We'll have some pictures along the way. Thank you all for joining on this road trip with us. See you in a bit. We are on our way. We just left the house about 10 minutes ago. Looks like we have about a 2-hour and 7-minute ride to Memphis. 143 miles. We should arrive at 22%. I expect that to go down. It is a hot day here in Arkansas, looking at about 85 degrees. The sun is shining. We have started our road trip to South Carolina, day 1, heading to Alabama. Thank you for joining us. We'll check back in a little bit. Enjoy the ride. First stop here in South Haven, Mississippi. Pulling into the Burger King parking lot here to charge. These are relatively new chargers, 250 kilowatt ones. I think they're about a little over a year old. I must say it is in all location. Lots of traffic today in South Haven, Mississippi. Got a Tesla leaving right now. Model Y. Get some stats here too. See how our efficiency is. Looks like there's 1 car charging here. We'll pull down here. Get the spot. Alright, this one's gonna pop out and plug us in. We'll see where we are. Let's check our trips. Looks like we're getting still about 330 watts per mile. Pretty good for a hot day like this. Estimated charge 40 minutes. We are plugged in. 40 minutes remaining. Getting up here, 125, 163, 196, 200 kilowatts. Good job. 202, 203, 205, still going up. We're going to stop here. We're going to eat this lovely Burger King. Take a break. We'll be back here. See how things are going. All right, just popped out of the Burger King. As you can see, the supercharger is now full. We're going to go ahead and unplug. That. Swing back around into the car. And our next stop is Wynne, Alabama. Looks like 2 hours and 19 minutes, 149 miles. We'll get there with 17%. I'm not driving. My little lady is driving now. I'm going to hang out in the back. See y'all in a bit. Hello, everyone. This concludes day one of our road trip. We have arrived here in Central Alabama. My car is right now charging at this EOS charging station, which is at the hotel parking lot. It's a great little charging station. It's got about three connectors here. Each one gets you about 8 kilowatts an hour. It's got a huge display screen up here. I guess you can put ads on. It's got a nice little canopy up top. I did have to download an app. It does charge you about 39 cents a kilowatt, which is not that bad. Buc-ee's over across the street was 36 cents a kilowatt. So I got to about 80% there at Buc-ee's. Came over here for the last hour or two and got the last 20%. Going to take it over back to the hotel, get a good night's sleep, and we'll start day 2 tomorrow, which is Alabama to the coast of South Carolina. See y'all in a little bit. Have a great night, y'all. Good morning, everyone. It's day 2 of our trip. Brought the car over here to plug in, kind of top it off a little bit before we go. We probably have 2 stops today, one on the outside of Atlanta and the other one in North Augusta. Let's get on the road today. It is a hot day today. Car's packed up. Kiddos and the wife are inside. Let's get traveling. So my wife says I got to show a little more personality. So what's up? We are heading out of Moody, Alabama. Our next stop is Covington, Georgia. We'll be there for about 20 minutes, arrive with 18% charge. Then we're heading to Augusta, where we'll have to charge for 35 minutes. No big deal, because we're going to stop and eat lunch there. We should arrive with 14%. Another hot day, mid-90s. Don't know if that's going to affect the range or not. We'll take some videos along the way to show you our travels. Let's get on the road, y'all. And we are in Georgia, everyone. Welcome to Georgia, East Coast time. Personally, I think the worst time zone out there is time for Central. So we're going to do a little update on full self-driving. We've gone about, I'd say, 8-9 hours using full self-driving. In fact, let me turn it back on real quick. I think it's been great. It's been flawless. The only issue I do see with it is when you're in the right-hand lane and cars are coming onto the highway, especially trucks. It doesn't do a good job of getting over to the left so much. It wants to kind of slam the brakes on and let all those cars that are coming on the freeway get in front of you. Other than that, no problems. A lot of wheel tugs if my hands aren't on the wheel, which is supposed to be expected. Summer, what do you like about full self-driving? You like it?
It's not my favorite.
It's not her favorite. She does not use it. We're going to get her perspective here a little bit when she takes over. All right, so that is it for now. Our next stop is on the other side of Atlanta. Looks like about 92 minutes. Should arrive with about 19% state of charge. Hope you guys are doing a great day. It's hot. The sun is beating down on us because we're driving right into it. We'll see y'all in a bit. We have arrived at Madison, Alabama. The supercharger station is tucked back here with this Hampton Inn. We actually went a little farther. Our car said we were originally supposed to go to Covington. We actually made it to Madison, which is about 10 or 15 miles further. We're going to plug it in charge here, enough to get us to Augusta, and then go over here to McDonald's and get a bite to eat. See you on a little bit. Hello, everyone. Our last stop before we reach our destination in Charleston. We are here at the Superchargers here in Casey or Gastonia, wherever it is here in South Carolina. I think it's Casey's. They're nicely labeled, too. They have these signs that say up to 250 kilowatts and then another sign that says use the other side. However, this parking lot is kind of desolate here. There's not much here. There's an abandoned old Piggly Wiggly behind here. It's kind of tucked back off the road, so odd spot, but Chargers are fast. I guess that's all that matters. So we're going to hop back in the car, drink our cold sodas and cookies we got from Subway, and head on out. See y'all later. Hello, everyone. We made it to South Carolina. It took about 7 hours on the first day, a little bit longer on the second day, about 8 hours, a little over 8 hours on the second day, but we made it. The reason I look a little different is when we pulled in last night, it was pouring down raining, so I couldn't get a final video. Got one today. The Tesla did great. The family did great. We got it plugged in here, charging over here now at my parents' house. Get a little drip charge before we head out for the day. In about a week, we're going to be leaving, so we'll do a video going back. That video is going to be all in one day. So we'll see how 14 hours in a car with a family of 4 and charging along the way for one day, going halfway across the country works out. Thanks, Sean, for joining us. We'll see you again heading back from this road trip. Bye, y'all.